All right, I'll be going live in 1 minute. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. We'll find. Where is it? Hey, TGX, can you hear the music before I go? I just want to know if you can hear that. All right, then give me 2 seconds. I don't want to put you through like 2 hours of no music. Let me see. All right, there we go. All righty. How's it going, everyone? This is Parkalogic, and today it's going to be pretty chill. I'm gonna go over a few like real simple concepts. Well, actually, they're not because I've fumbled on them 2 times on the videos. So, with that being said, let me show you my Canva agenda, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So, one of the biggest fumbles that I had was I was trying to add I was trying to add one of the web shells, and I was trying to take it from GitHub, and then I just was like freaking out over the fact that I couldn't tell if I had it or not. But the whole time, it's already added into your box or your Kali Linux or Parrot OS or whichever your standard boxes, and I'm going to show you how to do that with the command locate. Also, you can use locate when you actually compromise and you're already like exploited the box and you're trying to figure out what files they have. So there's a there's a bunch of things that you can use it for. I've been studying like really hard, like crazy hard. And then there's only so much that I can show within a certain stream. But these are some of the things that I feel like I want to practice before we continue doing the whole like learning how to become closer of a red teamer, or just on like taking the CPTS path, and which I will say, studying for this is phenomenal, because one of the biggest things that I've learned so far is if you study for the CPTS, the Hack the Box cert, maybe I should show that for a second. If you study for that, um, one of the coolest things that you get out of it is you learn how to hold your own in most scenarios, and that is, to me, the best thing that you can ask for as a beginner, is to be able to hold your own. Now, they don't want people showing answers and showing all of that, otherwise I would be the whole 20 hours I'd be streaming with you guys and letting you guys see how I'm doing. Just know this one thing so far, I'm at 10%. This was at 0, and then this was, or it was like less than 1%. So one of the hardest things I want to kind of go over real quick before we get into all the good stuff, because this is very, very important, is footprinting. Now, obviously, like I said, I can't show you none of the good stuff, but I'm just going to show you the right side and the most important things that you go over. So, for instance, you learn how to footprint FTP, and that's what this whole episode is going to be about, is exploiting FTP, figuring out how it's used in well, I'm not going to show you its entirety, but where you're going to get way more familiar than you were if you're a beginner and you haven't watched or you don't know too much about FTP. You're going to know more about it today. And then SMB is huge. This is like module I keep trying to study and I keep passing out because it's huge. But the good thing is, once you understand FTP and SMB, according to what I'm learning, you'll learn NFS. A lot of them are kind of the same, where they're just like file transferring systems, and then you get to like, if you can compromise that port, then you can get onto their online version, and that's what we'll show you in a second. But anyway, let me go back to something else that's really important before I head on to showing you. And then I actually finally went through this, because if you've watched any of the other episodes or you've been live with me, you kind of noticed that like I fumbled the bag a few times in the web area. It's because one of the biggest things that I didn't know that I know now is the difference between a payload, the difference between these two shells. Now I'm not 100 yet, but that's why we're doing this. You study, you practice. You study, and that's how I'm going to use Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, is to study all the stuff that they give me and then put it to life, instead of just going and like playing around with boxes and being confused for 8 hours or whatever people do, or just follow along, get the flag, and then at the end you have no clue what they're talking about. You just got a flag. Woohoo! So yeah, with that being said, yeah, we're gonna actually talk about this in my version, since I can't really talk about it in their version. Let's see. So yeah, Webshells is very, 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 very important. As you see, every episode or every time you need to do something, you need to create a reverse shell so you can get yourself and compromise the system. Well, if you don't know how to create a web shell, that's like most of the boxes are going to be port 80 or 443 is going to be open, or some random port that represents the website. If you can't create a web shell on their website, you can't get in, really, as far as I know, even if you're using command injections or cross-site scripting, all that stuff, which I've learned as well. Let me close this down. So yeah, we're about to head into here. Well, let me finish checking the agenda before we do. So I'm going to show a little bit of this, the UID permissions. I always, if you guys were listening, watching any of the other episodes, I'm like, well, what is www-var? What is that? Now I finally have a more of a grasp of what it is, instead of just being completely clueless to it. So get it ready for that. And then I'm gonna show you a few recon tools, like this tool. You probably heard me talking about finding subdomains, and I was using GitHub. I was using GoBuster and Fuff, but now I'm going to use this one, DS enumeration and dig, and then I'm going to show you this tool, and then the main goal, what we're going to practice on is this one called Devil, or however it's called. I don't know, I'm definitely probably not saying it right, but you get the point. And then we're going to do Try Hack Me Startup. Now, doing msfvenom is something I'm still trying to fully grasp, and if time permits and we're feeling good, we're gonna do use msfvenom. I get the gist, but as long as we understand how to use netcat, that's kind of like that's the main one that we'll probably be using for like almost everything. But msfvenom is just Metasploit's version of it with some extra, well, a ton more extra features. So anyway, without further ado, let's actually get involved. Let's get this started. So startup I haven't done at all, so just already throwing that out there. There's a possibility I can fumble, and it is what it is. I'm going to start off and use my own thing, and then, or go off my own notes and intuition. But if I suck and it starts to get complicated, I will resort to the write-up, ChatGPT, and whomever else. I can figure it out, and if we can't figure it out after a while, we'll just move on with our lives. That's the model for me right now. Try. You don't get it, then try it later. All right, so let's see. Since we're gonna start off, let me get to the box first. Step one. The cool thing about startup and however it's pronounced, the Devlin, whatever it's called, the different, or the thing about that I did my research with both of them is they are both exploitations of getting in there via FTP. Oh, this one's Windows as well, so you'll see some Windows enumeration. Not too much. Machine, spy machine. Sorry, TGX, what do you mean when you say programming? Right now, we're just waiting for the box to load up, so. How are you doing today? How was your week, man? It's been a crazy week for me. Get our TMUX going so we can have multiple panes open. Yeah, so yeah, watch. Just give me a hot second. I'm gonna show you, because Webshells been a little weird for me, because I've been thinking I know what I'm talking about, and then, but I've watched this from multiple sources. This time I used Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, LinkedIn Learning, Pluralsight. I'm not playing, but the LinkedIn Learning and Pluralsight is from my college sources, and there's a pretty cool dude that's teaching some of the stuff, and he's phenomenal. Oh yeah, didn't you? Yeah, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Didn't you say you were building something? Am I right? What were you building? Let me scoop my little chat box up a little bit. That way we can see some of the cool stuff I'm still doing. All right, so let's see if we have our, yep, there we go. We got our IP. I also found another one for fawn. We've already did fawn, but I can probably go back and enumerate it a lot better now. So with me already knowing that this is focused, oh, that's one of the first thing I wanted to start showing you guys. So, you know, recon is everything. So with that being said, with the retired boxes, you have the opportunity to know right away, okay, what is this about? Like, just going in blind is kind of not smart. Like, it's a non-hacker way. You shouldn't go into anything blind. So with that being said, we can start off and do recon right here. This is the first step, recon. And this is passive recon because we're not touching the box or the IP address at all. We're just trying to see what we can find out about this situation. So bam, we already know we're talking about file uploads, which goes in conjunction with Webshells. So now we know. I was just showing you guys about footprinting. Windows privilege escalation. This is probably where the msfvenom is going to come in and help us, because I sure don't know. My Windows is weak right now, but that's fine. I mean, I have a lot of things that's weak. That's why we're learning and growing. Web requests. We kind of already learned this on Try Hack Me. Web applications, we went over this. File transfers is kind of the same thing. So a lot of these are kind of the same thing, or they go in conjunction with like file uploads, file transfers. You get the point. So you see what we are getting into, and that's what I need to start doing, because one of the last ones we were dealing with port 111, which had something to do with RDP and some sort of file transferring thing, and I'm still trying to learn how to footprint that. That's pretty difficult, but one day it'll be easy. So anyway, let's get into what we need to get into. We know what we're getting into a little bit. So we're gonna boom. Get the capital P in so we can ignore the pings. And then that SCV, we should know it by now. One's for verbose, one is for scripting, one is for whatever it's for, but it's important. And then the little O, big A, so we can save it in 3 different files. And then we're gonna call this, what is the name of this box? Oh, we'll call it Devin, whatever, that's what I'm calling it. Well, Devin, Debbie, but there we go. While we have that going, we already know we need to get other things going. So why not get a Go Buster real quick, or a Nikito, however you call that one. I had someone call me out on that. It's not called that. I'm sorry, man. Don't hurt me. So let's see, we're gonna get that one, and then we're gonna say Go Buster. Now we already know it, but it just brews it up so quick for me. So I just like that. I'm lazy, especially when I've been studying for I think I'm gonna study for 25 hours this week. Any easy way I can get out of something, I'm doing it. So Go Buster, dir for our directory, and then we already know the U's for the URL tag, W's for our word list, and then boom. Now I am gonna stop after this because we need to get into the locate, but I just wanna get the beginning of this going so you guys can kind of see what we're even getting into. And then let me go grab my notes. I love that they have notes. They have two sets too. You can use a text editor or this one. Let's keep this always at the top. Hide it in the bottom corner. All right. Yeah, do you know a lot about HTTP servers? I know I've talked about the request codes, or the what do they call it? The response codes. And oh, that's already okay. So we see this, and this is gonna go real good in what I'm talking about too. So I didn't even know this. I did this last time, just kind of holding someone's hand. So I'm excited to do it without, you know. But yeah, this is very important. Let's see. So we'll already put that one in. And then we can look, while that one's done, we can already see that we have FTP open, which we knew that already, right? No surprise, hopefully. Then we see that both of this, the ASP client, okay? And then we see some HTML, we see some pictures, some PNG, and then we do see that we can get in anonymously, so boom. We already know we can start off at FTP anonymously. There's no secret. There's no special code. I believe that a 230 is a okay, but we'll have to look at their response codes, FTP response codes. Let's actually look at it real quick. It's not going to hurt us. Response codes. There we go. It's not going to bite us to know that. Let's see if we can find one that's just a cool little list. See if we can find one a little prettier. Let's see. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but you get the point. I'm gonna turn my music down just a little bit. Anyway, let's see. Whatever. This is better than nothing. I just think it's kind of clipped off, but 220 server ready for new user. 230 user logged in, so that's what the 230 is. Let me see. I'm gonna save this, or I'll just keep this up. We'll just pin this for now. So if we ever want to go back, we'll know that we have some amazing with raisin response codes. Okay, let's go. Boom. All right, this is still working. So far, it's only found that, which is probably the most important thing. And then let's go look at the website real quick. Since we already know our attack vector, we don't have to open up Perp Suite or none of that stuff. I mean, we might, but most of the time we're already just on port 21, which, you know, I really hope that you guys knew that FTP is port 21. If not, go check my networking video or any video that talks about ports, because FTP is one of the most important ports to know about as a beginner. See, I had to finish that sentence because I don't want nobody to tackle me on the internet. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get this. Okay, here we go. What a boring website. All right, so let's go back and let's learn the beginning of the lesson of the things I want to teach you before I keep enumerating, because I won't stop. So whatever this is saved. So we already know that we have all of this saved to a file called, wow, that's all it found. That's pretty weird. Anyway, maybe because I put in all this other stuff that it told me. So I'll redo that one and then go over here and we're gonna focus. So now, I think I'm gonna be on here for at least an hour or two. Until I complete the boxes, that's my goal. So, um, yeah, if you gotta go, I'll catch you in a little bit. But yeah, this is the important part when it comes to what I had the problem with. So the first thing I did was I was looking for the files, and what I found out is you can locate web shells. And now look at that. I was able to find all of the different types of pathways where web shells would be, right? So it looks like for the most part is user/share. So with that being said, I'm going to show you the different types of web shells that are out there, and this is very important. For look, they even have web shells that create hashes and stuff. Okay, so according to all the sources I was learning from, one of the sources was saying that when you are, especially as a beginner, but I think even everyone does this, they have multiple web shells ready for whenever they're getting ready to attack the web. So why do they do this? One don't work, or one doesn't give them full privileges, or one doesn't give them full accessibility, maneuverability, or it's not stable enough, then they can just go to the next. And you'll see kind of what I'm saying in a second. So first thing is first, we found out that inside, so we're just doing an ls, and we're just LSing everything, and then we're going to do a /USL, and then share, I believe is what it was. Now, what's the rest of that path? Sheesh. Let's try web shells. Yeah. All right. So now with that being said, we found out where the web shells normally are in our pathway for ours. And this is probably in this, this should be in your Kali Linux, unless you've been messing with stuff, your paired OS, all of that. With that being said, these are the main, shells. You see that PHP one I was trying to create a few times. So let's look inside the PHP one just because it's the most familiar. And then there's a socket, there's a backdoor, there's a reverse shell, there's another backdoor and a simple backdoor. Let's look into the PHP reverse shell. All right, let's see. Let's talk about looking into it. I'm LS and I need to cat it, so let's see. So if you remember this guy, and if you don't remember it, you better get used to this one. This is a super common one, and it's gonna start off with the PHP opening tag. It's already made by Pen Test Monkey, super popular if you haven't heard of them yet. And then they made this, and then they're just only thing that you need to change. And the cool thing is, you change this for your exact VM that you have now. You don't have to change it again, because what you're going to do is you're going to copy this file and make your own. So we're going to copy this file, and we're going to call it whatever we want to call it. We can call it bobbybrown.php, whatever you want to say. It's up to you. But and then whenever you use it from now on, you can just evoke it by calling what you called it and then use it if you're using your own. Now, if you're obviously using the Pwnbox, their container, you're gonna have to do it every single time. And obviously I'm using the container, the Pwnbox, so that means that I'll be doing it every single time you see me do it, which is good for practice at the beginning. All right, so that's one of the most important ones that we'll see. Let's look at another one real quick. I've seen them use this one in the ASPX, the LEN. I don't know what that's called. Now you can see that This is another style, Landronum, and looks like they have AXPX. This is the AXPX and ASP is evoked by ASP.NET, which is what we see right here. And then it's also it's a C# language or whatever. So this is C# driven versus PHP or Python or whatever other languages are out there. You see that they have one for WordPress, so whenever you get involved with creating web shells for WordPress, look at that, that's convenient. So you can set them all up however you want, and then boom, you're attacking Drupal or WordPress. Then it's time to do that one. Matter of fact, I was going to do that one today, but I'll probably set it up for the next stream that I do. So anyway, let's copy the ones that we need for today. That way this can flow together in one session. Let's see. Okay, so what was it again? PHP, and then we're doing the PHP reverse shell, and then we're going to copy it to home. And then let's see, where am I? HTB, I believe. No, I could be in Canary. I'm not sure. And then let's see. I'm just finding a place to copy it. Now, if we were using another transferring service like SMB, it would probably be good to copy it in the temp area, but I'll talk to you about that another time. And mount area, which is what you'll be messing with a lot of that in another time. But for now, I can just, okay, yeah, I'll put it right here since these are where my other files are. All right, so we'll copy that. We'll call it logic.php. And at first, one of the episodes, someone was kind of telling me to change it to the name of that convention. And I learned that you don't have to do that. As long as the code is right, that's all that matters. All right, so now we have that. And then we're gonna nano into it, or Vim. I've been showing you Vim. It's your choice. And then after that, we're gonna go and this is the part that's important. We need to change this to R, because we're gonna put this on the website and we need it to come back to us, to call back to us. So you can see that mine right here is 10, 10, 14, 16. Let's see. 10, 10, 14.16. And then we're gonna make the port whatever number you want, most of the time above 1024, unless it is only for a specific port or website only, which would be 80 or 443. So right now we're just gonna assume it's anything above 1024. So we can just do 3333. Okay, and then from here, Control X if you're in here, and then Y, and then enter, and then let's cat that thing. Hold on, let me clear this, and then we're gonna cat this thing, and then make sure we see what we want to see before we do anything. So I'm just going to the top. All right, we see the VPN's right, the IP address is right, and then the port is 333. All right, we can get out of here. We're going to do one more. We're going to do that other one I just showed you. So, and then share, and then, Webshells. I'm going to still find some more things, locate some more things for you real quick before we head out of here, but still. So anyway, let's do a Landrum one. Just because I've seen someone doing it and I like how it was kind of going. What am I doing wrong? Oh, LAU. And then that's the power of tab. It lets you know if you're doing something wrong. Then we're going to do ASPX. All right, so remember that one is called Shell XP or whatever it's called. Let's see, hold on. Let me get some tab. Oh, that's the only one in here? It's the only one that's like, yeah, that's the only one that's populating. And then we're gonna copy that one to home as well. So we're just taking it from that path and bringing it home. All right, so canary, and then we're gonna leave it right here, but we're gonna call it Parker Shell dot ASPX. Notice how I'm keeping this extension the same. Now, I'm not 100% if you can change the extension, but since we're making this type of, it's using this type of code and it's this type of extension, I'm still going to keep that extension. All right, so now we're going to nano into that one real quick. Nano. All right, then we're going to Parker Shell. And then now for this one, we just need to find the where we can change it. It's right here. So just make sure you see void page, check for an IP and range we want. So this is what we're going to do. Before I push forward, let me be 1000%. Now I know that it is, but I want to make sure I'm doing. I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. Let's see. Landrum. Okay, yeah, everything right. Oh, okay. So, good thing I checked. So, what I need to do is add mine in on top of those. So, this is like how most code convention is. This is just how, if you were paying attention to the Python, this don't look too far from Python. This is some C#. So we're inside of a string and we're just adding a new string, two quotes, and then two double quotes, and then we'll put our IP 10.10.14.16. And then that's all we need to change. We can look at it if we want or whatever. And you can see how this looks like some code and stuff. This is HTML. But yeah, we'll see all that in a second. You'll see what that's all about. That also ties into what you see with that. That slightly ties into cross-site scripting, server-side template injections, because it's just like changing some code and adding a payload inside of that code. But let's stick on the task, because you guys know me, I can keep going about other stuff. All right, so let's locate some more things before let me cap this real quick. Cap Parker, and then let's just go read it real quick, and then we will get back on the task. We'll get back on the mission. Let's see, just making sure our IP's in there. Boom. All right, we're good. All right. So there's other things like let's say for instance, cross-site scripting, you want to see where that is at on your, then let's try, you see how I did locate and then XSS, which is the terminology for cross-site scripting. And then you see all of these paths. It's trying to show you where it can be. 1 second. All right. Let's see, and you see there's user, share, and then Metasploit if you're heading in that direction, or seclist if you're trying to fuzz. This is very important to understand. Like, if you are looking for your tools, they're already on your box, and you need to learn how to get used to locating them. And this is actually something I haven't really heard from anybody. This is crazy, but yeah, you need to get used to locating them and being able to see what's going on. Let's see. So yeah, for the most part, it's in user share. It just depends on what avenue you're going from there. If you're using Metasploit, which is, this is kind of how we're going to be using msfvenom. If you're using WebWeb, these are all the different tools in map. Let's locate let's see if we can locate msfvenom real quick, since we're talking about it. Boom, there it goes. User share, Metasploit for framework. Let's see, they do have a shell on there too. We'll probably do it later, but you see for command injection. Yeah. So you get the point. All right, so let's keep enumerating this box. Looks like that popped up that's the only thing that popped up. So we already did our nmap. We just did our Go Buster for the website. So obviously the website don't have much on it. Otherwise, at least more than just ASP would have popped up. With that being said, let's talk to you about the next tool. So what is it called again? DNS enumeration. So I'm not sure if you know what a DNS is, and I'm not gonna get all deep into it, but it's when your computer sees an IP address, it sends it to all these huge databases, international, national databases, depending on what you're looking for. And then it tries to turn that IP address or matches it with some sort of word. Like the actual website. So for instance, if you were looking for 8.8.8.8.848, that will send to the database and it'll say, oh, that's Google, and it'll send it back. But if your website has looked at it once already, or your computer has looked at that website once, it caches it. So it just it saves it. And then when it saves it, it's like, let me get the full screen for this because it's kind of important. It saves it. When it saves it, it's like your computer already knows this. So then the next time you put in 8.8.8.8, it's just like, oh, this is Google, pull it up. But you pull in a new IP address that it's never done, or any of your other devices in your network doesn't know, then it's going to be like, well, what is this? And then it's going to try to send it out, and then it might pull it back. Oh, this is bakery.com or whatever. So DNS is just simply changing the IP address numbers into words, because people remember words way more than they remember a bunch of numbers. And then, so what this does is it goes inside of the actual databases, those national and international databases I was just telling you about. Obviously, you can go do a deep dive and figure all that out, and then it says, okay, it tries to make sense of this. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Tries to make sense of this web IP address, and it will start telling you all kind of stuff that like GoBuster and Fuff will, but not as I don't think it's as good. So that's why I'm glad I learned about this tool, and this is why we'll be using it. Now, 1 second, let me pull up the actual notes so we can play around with it for a second. Okay. One second. It'd be nice to get at least some basic commands of it. I know my notes are good. I just don't. I should be able to pull this up a little quicker. Well, we can always ask ChatGPT, but I kind of wanted to. All right, let's just start off and put this in. Let's see what happens. I think I'm missing one command. It's like -H or something, but I just want to make sure I know what it is. Too many spaces. Yep, I need to know what it is. All right, let's see. Let's just ask ChatGPT to speed it up. All right, let's see what it gives us. It's even doing too much. All right, let's look for help real quick. Meanwhile, we'll also use this tool called Dig. Now, obviously, when you're doing your own thing, you use whatever tools you choose, but these are tools that they're telling me to get used to using, and I'm like, why not use them on every stream, or at least every stream that's relevant? This is still part of recon. We still need to know more about what we're heading to attack and stuff. I want more information in this. Let's see. Let's use some more dig commands at least. Let's see. Dig. DNS enum. Did I even spell it right? DNS enum. And then. All right, I'm about to just go look for DNS commands. Oh, okay, here we go. I found it. Boom. Okay, so we need to find a list. So it's kind of used kind of like Fuzz and GoBuster and stuff. Okay, that's cool. So let's see. Let's see if it can create us a quick list. Where was the one with the list? And I can just find the list on our own. More options. Yeah, let's try this one. And then we'll just change the path. If we can't find it, we could just locate it like we just learned. Most things are in this area, so this looks good. We just need to add the actual IP in there. I wonder if that means I'm being blocked. Hold on, let's try. Let's try and delete from right here and see if we can. I don't even care about subdomains right now. I just want to see if there's any domains or any directories. Let's try it anyway. Then let's do top 5,000. NS record query failed. Let me see the one that they're trying to tell us, and then I'm gonna move on with the situation. So DNS enum /enum, and then what's the name of this site? First of all, there's no actual name that I see, so we'll just see what kind of weaponizer does it have. It says all kind of stuff going on with it. Anyway, oh, this is what it is. Okay, ASP.NET, we already know. Windows. All right, let's go back 2 seconds. And then we're gonna put that in. And then -F. And then /user. We know that already. Share. They want us to use seclist. And then discovery. And then DNS. And then, oh, so we're back here. Back to this magical place. Let's see, 5,000. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. All right, we're done. I don't know why I'm saying that, but let's see what ChatGPT says. Maybe it could be something very simple. Okay, yeah, I was guessing. That means that there's nothing there. FTP is open. All right, yep, let's go and do what we normally need to be doing. I was just trying to show you some stuff, but I guess this box is blocking all of that stuff that I was trying to show you. So we'll try it on another time. But you can see how Dig is trying to show you something. And I don't know what the NX domain is. The other one was just screaming about that, and I don't know what that is yet. So anyway, let's actually enumerate the box. FTP anonymous 331 access, anonymous access allowed, send identity email name as password. So we'll just call it test at test. No, test at test.com. All right, we're in. Let's do it. LS. All right, we see that one that we've been seeing this for centuries. So let's try to CD into that one real quick. System web. And then we get a dir, another directory of this number right here. Let's see what this is real quick. 2. Does it ever end? Somewhere in here is where we need to put our files in. So let's figure that out real quick. So let's go to footprinting, FTP. Okay, so this is where we somewhere on here is where we need to actually put the file. So I don't know. Let's make another file real quick. We're gonna call it test.txt, and then just for fun, we're gonna nano it, file, upload it. Doesn't matter what we put. And then we're going to go back and see if we can put a file. So to take a file off is git. Just in case you haven't been here before. Take a file out is git, and to put a file onto the file transfer of the port 21 is put. And then if you want to see the status, because this will time out on you, that's something good to know. It will tell you when it times out. Connected and logged in. So status will help you know. You start doing some commands and it's feeling funny, you have to reconnect. But let's see. So let's put, and then test. It worked. It said that the connection was closed, but the transferred worked. So let's see. Now, see how it connected or disconnected me, and then I can check the status. Not connected. So we just gotta exit. Boom. Go back up there. Log in again. See, you can see where this is going. So test that test.com ls deep in the ASP file is our system web. Now I'm not using the notes yet or any of the walkthroughs. I'm just trying to figure this out. All right, so let's see, can I CD into this and is it on there? At this point it should be on here. I believe that this is somewhere like, so one end is us, one end is us, and then we're file transferring to their actual website. So I believe that when we're in the 2.0, I'm not 100, and I'll figure that out, but I feel like I'm more on the server side and not on the client side as well. But we'll see. We're somewhere between not our computer and their website. Somewhere between our computer and their website. So let's see. Let's check those other files real quick. Let's get this picture off real quick for the fun of it. See if it's anything important. So we just got that off. And then let's get this ISS HTML. And then let's exit. Open web. Well, so much for looking at that. Let's see what's one last thing. I wonder why this one's green and this one isn't green. But we just changed both of those. Let's see. Let's open this IIS. Nothing. All right, let's walk and see if we can find a place where we can upload this. Let's just start off and try to put uploads. I don't know why what's the name didn't find it any more directories. That kind of sucks. Because this website doesn't go any further than this page right here. This is it. Oh. Oh no, this is taking me to the Microsoft website. Let me control you real quick again. Oh, it takes me to one of these, w3.org. No, it takes me right here. Go Microsoft link. Welcome page. Okay, cool. So obviously the only attack vector is FTP, period. So let's put my file on there. I don't know exactly where I need to be, but let's just put the ASP on there and see if we can see what we can do. Oh my gosh. Ah, cracks and bones. All right, this time we're gonna put, what was the first one called? Yeah, let's try this one. Let's put this one on. LS, we should be able to see it. Okay, it's right there. Now, my only problem is I don't know if I need to put inside the ASP client or what. And this is where I probably might end up going to look for a little bit of help. I believe, though, I'm right. there's anything right about this. I need to just find the see. I'm about to look at my Nmap results real quick. So we already seen this. That's cool. They did all of that for us. It's open. I think what I'm going to do from now on, now I know I can complete this one, but I think what I'm going to do from now on is, if I can, I'm going to just go to the Metasploit version and see if I can let that help me, just in case. But right now, we're just trying to get the file transferred over. So let's go look at that, this one right here. So, oops. It was inside that Go Buster. Oh, which is inside my notes. Let's see. So yeah, let's see what happens when we get on the website and add this. Does it give us some sort of like there's some sort of directory. Let's try robot.txt. We need to figure out where can I upload. I can't find that out. It doesn't matter. Let me see if I can just add, what is the name of my shell? Let's go back. Oh, it's called Parker. Let's see. Parker shell. Let me copy this real quick. Let's see if I can just put it right after there. Most likely not, but we gotta try. Dash LVNP, and then it was on 3333. Just remember that too, because I know I'll forget. I didn't put a listener on this one. Let me make sure I got that right. Refuse to play around with a web shell that's not even working. Yeah, I need somewhere to upload it. Let's see if there's something called files. One second, I'm just making sure. All right, I'm good. So there's nothing I need to do. The biggest thing is just finding a uploading. Come on, what are you doing? All right, let's see. So what can I do then? Let's see, Go Buster. Let's go back to my Go Buster settings and directory list. We'll do a medium one. 2. And then medium. What's up, Callie? Callie Linux, just like the box. I like it. Right now, I'm just playing around with FTP and Webshells. Just trying to get that down. So I have 2 boxes that resemble me creating a box or creating a web shell and then uploading it on the FTP and then uploading it onto the website to get a reverse shell or whatever. I don't know how far you are into this pen testing, ethical hacking world, but very beginning stuff. But I'm still new to it, so. I'm trying to find a file, and I'm trying to do this without looking at all the notes yet, or all of the follow through walkthroughs. There we go. But I'm trying to find a file of directory to upload this payload to. So far, so bad. And then when I go to the website, there's nothing to walk. As soon as you click on this, it sends you to a Microsoft Windows thing. So let's see. Let's play around. Login. Report not found. That's the thing that's bothering me, is I don't see all this stuff on my GoBuster. This stuff should be showing up, but they're all 404s, so. I think it's time. It's time to get a walkthrough. Oh, there was something else I wanted to show you. I can't believe that I didn't. All right, let's see what they say when it comes to finding the they're using msfvenom too. I'm trying to see if I can do it without it, but they use it as, dang. I wish they would have showed us how to do this the regular way, the non-metasploit way. Let me see if somebody else shows how to do the non. So I can do the metasploit way. That's how I did it the last time, but it's just kind of easy that way. Let's see. One of these people are amazing. Dang, nobody got good ratings. All right, let's see. What do you mean I can't reach this page? All right, let's see what someone else says. Oh, they just put it anywhere. But now I can visit. Wait, bro. Oh, I understand now. Okay, cool. So I'm already here then. Let's see. Parker, Logic. No, I didn't. What's the name? Oh, Parker Shell. Oh, I was just one step away. So that was the shell we created. And remember when I was telling you there was all this HTML on there? Well, this is what the Landrum the Landrum ASP creates. It creates a, a way for you to upload a file already. Okay. So then now we can see where we are. Who am I? And then we are whoever that is, somewhere on the web though. So we're somewhere in the middle. Remember I was saying when you have your attacker computer, then you get into their file transfer protocol, FTP, then you send something onto their net, and then from their client side of their website, you can try to see if you can get all the way to the back of their server side. But even if you can just get right here, you can work your way into the network, at least on the network. So boom, see where we are. LS isn't recognized. That's because this is Windows related. Since it's Windows related, you can see all the different DIRs like LS, by the way. So let's see, what's another cool Windows execution? Okay, so now we can have a shell. Oh, they're doing it different than the way I know. This is cool. Hold on, I'm just seeing what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, they did that way different. Okay, that's cool. So we're done with you. That's why Derb was GoBuster wasn't finding anything, because there isn't anything. It's just one little page. Okay, so what they want us to do is create a netcat listener, which I thought I did already. Where are you? Not here. Okay, netcat -lvnp, and then we're gonna do it on 3333, and then we are going to get it listening, and then on here we are going to evoke this. But the way they're doing it is so different. That's cool. I'm gonna try it this way. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy their payload. Forget this. But what I will do with the payload is change. This is obviously I'm gonna show you the payload that they made. So 14.16. And the reason why I'm gonna copy their payload is because I don't fully, like I said, I'm not too strong in the Windows side yet. And then we're gonna use this port, and then let's see, where's my listener? Wish I could keep it. Oh, always on top. All right, let's see if we can. All right, let's see what I need. Oh, they used SMB. That's why. I want to stay on FTP. Show you 3 ways to get a shell. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Let me figure this out. In fact, let me just turn it to screen only. So, how often do you? You know, it's a little crazy. And Andre, um, first of all, thank you. Welcome to the stream. My goal is gonna try to be 2 a week right now because I'm in college and I'm like studying hard for the Hack the Box's uh penetration test, the CPTS. So I'm trying to learn enough to even show. That way I won't just be fumbling on every episode. I'm learning a lot, but yeah, my goal is to either try to do Fridays and Sundays or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's probably where it's going to be, somewhere between Fridays and Sundays and Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. But now that I'm starting to learn more tools and learn a lot of the like basic things it takes to get to start owning boxes, that might increase. But let's see. All right, let me go back and check what they did now. Now that I'm on there, okay, boom, boom, bam, boom. Because, they're using Metasploit. I guess I could show that way, but I want to show that way later. All right, let's do it. Forget it. Who's it gonna hurt? Just my pride. All right. So let's see. So what we're gonna do is open a new window. And then we're gonna use Metasploit. So remember, locate msfvenom, because I don't know where it's at by heart. Okay, we see that it's in user we can see that it's inside of user share Metasploit framework. This is probably the one we're going to use somewhere in that nature. All right, so with Metasploit, when you use Metasploit framework, you gotta, you gotta open up your, you gotta create your own, have it help you create your payload. And how you do that is the same way that you would use normal Metasploit, but you're using it just in this like shorter form, and you're gonna see in 2 seconds. By the way, I'm not done with that other regular payload, the non-Metasploit payload. I'm just, might as well just continue this way. So, all right. So, Metasploit Venom, and then, well, there's one thing that is important before we even go. So this will make a little even more sense. Let me see. Open up. Oh, this is always on top. I'm like, what's going on? I gotta show you something real quick. And then, where are we at? Oh, so that was what that 2.05072 was in the FTP. It's the version of the ASP.NET. Oh, I guess they're, give me a second. Let me get my life together. So this is the path we're gonna have to use. So the payload, we know that this is Windows. Oops. So this is something I can show you what it looks like Um, sheesh. This is something I can show you in Metasploit too. This is just the same stuff that's in Metasploit, but so let's see, Windows slash Metinterpreter meter Peter. Maybe I need to slash Windows because it's not. I'm about to copy this thing and just explain it as I copy it. Okay, 1 second. All right. So anyway, obviously the local host and the local port is going to be us. So L host is for local host, us, local port. And then we're creating a meter Peter. It's called an interpreter. I just call it meter Peter. Meter Peter. It's just reverse shell, but it's Metasploit's version, and you can swoop it up and do all kind of cool things. And obviously we're doing the Windows version since we're attacking a Windows box, and it's a reverse, and that's usually how that looks. So if you've never seen that before and you're doing a bunch of these, make sure you try to copy that down, make a note, take a note, because that's always the same stuff over and over. Let's see, then we got to put ours in, boom, my IP, and then we're doing 333 3. That's what we're listening on. And then it is an ASP, so remember that is an ASP, but then we're changing it to what we want to call it, and we're not calling it that. We're gonna call it no, click the link. Yeah, I've only been using Discord for about a month now. Since I've started this channel, a month and some change. So it's not that hard to learn. And I had to build a whole server, and I have a bunch of people in there now. It's pretty crazy, but yeah, just get on there and just click on stuff and just talk to people. Go to general. That's where most of everyone's talking, but you got to do like some welcome thingy, and then I'll probably say, hey, how you doing? And then after that, do your thing. Anyway, what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call it TGX. Forget it. I can't think of anything. My bad. My bad, my guy. And then it's gonna save. Okay, so it saved, no platform, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's we got to go to FTP and upload the meter Peter. It's not called meter Peter, by the way. Oh, come on, what's going on? Is there another window? Oh, this is the window that's by itself. I'm like, what's going on? All right, so we'll go to our FTP. It's probably turned off. Let's check the status first because it's still logged in. All right, so we're gonna put in TGX. All right, boom, wow, we're in there. All right, so that's on. Now we got to go to the meter Peter. I don't know why that cracks me up, but all right, so let's focus. All right, go down, and then it's this one right here. We're gonna open up another one, open up another window. Bow, bow, bam. I also have a team if you do hack the box or try hack me. I 2 teams for both of those. We'll probably start rolling. Well, I know I'm going to start rolling in the next like week or two. As much as I'm studying, I'm about to just start doing boxes after boxes. Because before I take the test, I told myself I'm gonna try to. If there's something I don't understand, I'm gonna do a box, and I'm gonna do it as slow as I can to understand the things that they're trying to teach me, or 5 boxes that are related. That way, I can learn the concept that they want to teach. But anyway, yeah. So you can join those at any time. If you have a Try Hack Me, you can add me as a friend, or add any of us as a friend. Okay. So boom, boom, bam, boom, bam. So now that we uploaded that, we put it on to, we got to open up Metasploit MSF console. Let's give it full screen. I like the little things that it creates. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Let's see. We got our ducky duck. So we created our own payload. They already have 1463, but we just created our own payload. And I didn't cat that one though. So I need to, before I go, I need to make sure that we cat TXG, make sure that it's or TGX, and make sure that it's like, okay, yeah, there's something on there. You can see some code, you can see some blah blah blah. I believe that this is the AXP one that I was already using, but we'll see what it is in a second. I'm just copying his payload. So this could be a custom one. This could be a virus. Who knows? But we might as well take our chances in life. Let's see. Boom, boom, bam. All right. So we got to get to Windows, which we already know. Oh, we got to use this is something super important. So if you out there and you don't know how to use Metasploit, this is the one that you're going to be using the most. This is just creating a listener. So you know how I did that with Netcat. This is doing it with that's probably going to make me change the port number now. Think about it, since I got Netcat running. So it's exploit multi-handler. And if you want me to navigate it for a hot second, let's see. Exploit, boom. And look, there's 5,869 things to go through. That's why you need to know this. So then use handler or multi, because you can get stuck just trying to find this information out. Now it narrowed down to 1987. There's 1987 different exploits you could still use. And then when we turn it to handler, use handler. Then it narrows it down to 170. Still 170 out there. And now we're going to set payload. So now we're trying to use our MSF Venom. We're going to use our MSF Venom thing. Payload. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what we were using earlier. So let's see, set payload. Let's see what happens. All right, then let me kind of show you a little bit of what I'm doing or what's going on in here. That way it can kind of help you a little bit. Show options. Okay, so we're still inside of, I don't even know how to make it know. So let's just set meter Peter. Forget it. Let's just do what we need to do. Not prompt though. Where are they getting that from? Oh, I see where they're getting it from. Let's see, set reverse. Let's see, options. Is there anything that says anything about reverse? I don't understand all that yet then. Reverse. Underscore TCP. 2 seconds. I think I need to put it all in at once. There we go, like that. There we go. All right, so now from here, all we got to do is set again what we just did for the msfvenom, but this time we're just doing it for Metasploit. There we go. Tune 0 is just when it's just a quicker way to get to your IP address from ifconfig. So that's just saying, hey, set it to the local host. Or the other way that I've been doing it is it's equivalent to doing set.10.10.14.16. And then we're going to set our port, which we know that our port is 333, and I think we're about to get a clash because I got the netcat on. And then let's run it. Let's check the options first, then run it. For some reason, I believe I'm in the wrong area. This is not anything. It doesn't matter though, because it's not hard to get where I need to get. But yeah, I think I'm in the wrong area. So let's just do it all one wham bam thank you ma'am. Because it should be showing right now. Like that. There we go. There we go. So my bad. We gotta. It's cool to fumble around and what's the name? Because it kind of takes a while to learn all this stuff anyway. That's how I kind of got. Well, that's how you get come through with anything. Is fumbling around and getting lost and slipping and falling and all of that until you get to a point where you become a boss. All right, so let's see. Options. All right, all this looks good. Now we should get a clash. On purpose. I'm looking for this clash. It's already in use or unavailable. So all we need to do, obviously, pretty sure you guys know, is turn off that other one. Turn off this ncat listener. Sheesh. Okay. Then Control C, turn that off. Control BW, go down. Oh, that's another thing. You see how it says Ruby? That's because everything in Metasploit is by Ruby. I don't know nothing about that language. I just know it's like a cross of like Python and some C# or something. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so let's go. Let's run it back. See, now we got a session. See, at first we had failed to bind. It's still creating the session, so let's relax. And I just got to let you know, that is definitely a win. I don't care if we get on through, I don't care if we get on through Metasploit. I don't care if we get on through your box, my box, the guy around the corner's box. I mean, ethically, I'm just joking, but as long as we get in, we in. So with that being said, let me see how to finish triggering this, but yeah, we're definitely in. Maybe I need to go to the website and like put his tgx.aspx. Or we can curl it too, but let's see, did that call it? they're saying just to curl it. Let me make sure I'm messing with the right, because you know me, I'll forget all of this stuff in 2 seconds. Okay, let's see. So it's just sitting there hung, ready to, it's kind of good to see that, so you can see what happens when you create a netcat too. Sometimes, all right, so, okay. So let me check this real quick. Let me make sure that there's nothing I need to change. There's probably somewhere where it says put this in. All right, let me try mine then. Let me try the one that and see, this is why at the beginning, like I said, let's create as many payload web shells as we can. We've created 3 so far, 4 actually. The Venom one. Let's create as many as we can and then just go for it. All right, so let's see. Now we can try all 4. It's probably already evoked. Let me see. Probably just sitting there waiting for me to put in a command. Oops. Who am I? Shell. I don't think it said it started listening. It didn't say it caught anything. So we're 2 steps away though. See what happens if we do mine. Logic. No, it was called Parker Shell. Oh, there it is right there. Oh man. Not that one. It's the other one. Let's see what all I have out here. So logic.php. Except for this isn't PHP, so this probably won't work. I'm pretty sure it won't, but I don't even care. I'm just going to try it for fun. Okay, so let's get this session created. So we're going to curl. Same thing as what we just did, but let's see what happens. Maybe it's this tune 0. I don't really. Let's see, 14.16. No, that's not. And then slash tgx.aspx. All right, let me do one last thing real quick because I kind of don't fully trust that. So let's set L port. And then 10.10.14.6. Yeah. And then we're going to run that. What did I do? Yeah, hold on. Local port is 10.10.14.6. Options. Looks like I should have just not touched it. Oh, I'm messing up. Okay. The port is 33333. Sorry. The host is the one I wanted to 10.10.14.16. run. Oh, so this is mine. Okay. So now curl this. So boom, bam. So curl. And then now we're gonna do my address. But why though? No, it's theirs. Okay. So that wouldn't make sense. Boom. And then slash, let's try to do it again. ASPX. And then TGX ASPX. It's supposed to evoke a shell. How can I check for that, Milan? I don't know how to say your name, but I would recommend Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. That's what I'm using. I would go through their academy and their learning their Cybersecurity 101 program, and then just take it slow. Watch some of my videos, stream with me, practice, and go from there. That's what I would do, because the more I follow these programs that they have, it keeps me from doing like 70,000 things at once. And it keeps me on a path. Okay, but anyway, so we already did that. We saved that to this. 10 localhost on 3. Just redoing it. And then we're gonna curl this. This shouldn't have no firewall, man. This is like a beginner box. There should be no firewalls. I should be able to just go straight to the website. Put in that file name. Let me try one last thing. Oh, you know what? Let me try something real quick. So let's go back to our file transfer protocol. I don't think I put this one on. Let's see. Go. Anonymous. That's not gonna work. That is not how you spell anonymous. All right, let's try it again. And slow it down just a little bit. All right. Test.test.com. All right, now we're in. Now we need to put this file on. I don't even think I did that. Oh, I didn't put the file on. You see how it triggered? Oh my gosh. I put the other 2 files on, but I forgot I made this new one. So remember, the route is when FTP's open, and it can send files. Your computer, you create your shells, then you get onto FTP. Obviously, this one has anonymous. Then from there, you put the files on, and then it transfers it over to the website. Then when you get on the website, you have your listener, and then from your listener, you can do your thing or whatever, you can trigger it. So you see how I was able to finally trigger it, and that is a celebration. All right. So anyway, just for the heck of it, CMD, Windows, commands, basic. We haven't went over Windows yet because I suck at Windows, but it's not going to be too hard. Now that the more comfortable you get with Linux, the more comfortable you'll be. So then from here you got to drop down and get a shell from the meter Peter. All right, now we're in. Now we got a shell. So every time you use the Metaterpreter, you gotta get a shell or drop down with the shell. Now we're in it's Metasploit's like command line or whatever, their shell. So now who am I will work. And remember when we put this command in when we were using the other shell, other web shell? Yeah, so boom, we're that person. Now dir is like ls. I already know where to dir to, but I want to kind of system info. I could have just typed that, but so we're in Windows directory. You can see English. The time zone is in Istanbul. I don't know if I said that right. Nobody beat me up. And then you can see all this stuff. So let's let them kind of help with the enumeration. So dir / users. Horrible. dir / what do I even do, man? Okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna call you Jen if that's cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This episode is about me redeeming myself from Webshells because I kind of suck at that right now. But it's just a process. That's the thing I think about anything. You got to be okay with like failing. If you want to be a beast or a master at something, you got to be okay with failing. And then you just keep on trying and keep learning and keep improving until you get to a point where that is no longer the case. And that's with everything. That's even if you were a man and you're trying to go talk to a woman. Go to your downtown and get used to getting no's, and then eventually you'll start getting yeses. That's the secret. Anyway, let's see. I'm not doing all the stuff that they want me to do. Oh, okay, yeah, let me look at the other person. I just want to... Okay. So PWD. Let's see what else. I'm trying to see how they enumerate. Okay, so let's go back one, cd ... Now let's dir. Oh, freak. That was the wrong one. Let's see. dot there. Let's see. What will that take us? Yes, there we go. This is looking like something I've seen before. Let's do it again. Oop. No way. No way. We don't need you. Okay. CD dot. I could have just CD slashed, but whatever. All right. There we go. That looks familiar. CD slash users der CD Babis is the person. Babis. CD BIBS. Access denied. Public. There's got to be one file in here, right? Sheesh. Don't be stingy with us. Okay, documents. Where do they normally put the Windows flags on Hack the Box? Because this show ain't in documents. Let's see. CD. And then... At the end of the day, we already did what we need to do, but I just want to at least try to make it to... Oh, CD users? Yeah, but I'm already in CD users. Where do I go from there, though? What's the next? Because I know where it is for Linux. It's always in home, docs. And then for root, it's always in /root. But... why don't I have any access to Babis? That's bothers me. CD Babis. Access denied. Oh, so I have to get admin rights in order to get both of them. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Because I know I don't have admin rights right now, so that's pretty messed up. Well, it is what it is. Let's try to see if I can get it real quick. So I remember one of the other guys he ended up getting, yeah, we'll turn it back to this screen so you don't see my head looking at all this. Okay, so we're about to do this. I remember him using Metasploit and something like that. So he found some extra exploit called yeah, give me a hot second. I'm seeing, okay. Enable admin with net user command. See, you know a lot more about this than I do, because I don't know. All right, let's do it. So let's see, net user. I don't think I can do this from here, but we're gonna try. You can even ask ChatGPT to help me understand what you're saying. This is kind of how you can see the syntax where this command is. So to disable it, so we want to press no, right? To disable it. Let's see. I've never done this stuff before, so there's plenty I need to know. Okay, so I need to get in. So let's go back. Hold on, I'm still here, guys. I have no clue what this song is, but it's about to get changed. I wish they would let me play my playlist. Okay, yep, looks like we're about to skip it. Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. I need to go to Metasploit. No. Alright, yep, it's going down. Okay. So we can exit this for now, as far as I know. And then we're gonna open up a MSF console again. And then we're going to use this path one. Now this is just, now I don't know, like I need to figure out how they exactly did this, but they're saying that it's because it's on this is the exploit, this is the payload for this, for dev. Now we can probably go check exploit DB and all that stuff if you want, but like, this is already a payload that is like made to like attack this one. So let's get in there real quick. Options. We got to set our local host. Eventually I have to use that that shell that I have now and like put in the background and reuse and, you know, add this shell in there, but that's the problem. That's the part that I don't know that well. Okay, so set that. Then we're gonna set the port. Was it already? No, I think it was 3333. They really skipped past this part though. It's like, yep, do it, get it done. All right, cool. All right, we'll just keep it at 444. Let's see what the other one was being used at. Yeah, it was used at a different one. So we'll just keep this one at 444. And then we got to go back to this one. and then we got to exit it, I believe. So yeah, and then we put background. So we put, this is one shell, one meter Peter. This is meter Peter 1. By the way, that's just the way I like to say it. I don't care. I know it's Metinterpreter, but anyway, so for 1, we got to put that one in the background. Hold on. I'm just making sure this is the right. Okay, so yeah, right here we'll CD into temp. I don't know why they do that. I think that's the area where you normally put in files, where you try to sneak in files in the temp. Oh, I gotta go back. Oops. I'm already way too ahead. So, all right, now we can CD into temp. All right, and then we're gonna put this one into the background. So exit, background. All right. And then I guess what I was doing over here on this right side is overkill. So we're going to copy this and do this on this side. Close this one down. So exploit. All right, let me close this one down because I don't know what happened with both of them running. Maybe explosion or something. All right, so here we go. Let's make sure this is good before we move on. We almost to the second one. We almost there. Tune 0. So I already know the tune 0. Oh, it's still using the same thing. Okay. That's what I had in last time. Okay. So then after this point, we can just run this one. Right. Let's go back. And then I think I need to set this to a different one. Let's see. I don't like any of my songs having people singing in the background or any of that funny stuff. All right. Oh, I killed the other one. Oh, let's try to run this. No way. Oh, that's because I messed it up. Again. Alright, let's just try. Boom. Because it's almost time to work on the next one. Alright, so 10, 10, 14, 16. Bam. Why did I ls? Run. Oh, that sucks. I messed up the other one, Wilden. Yeah, when Windows is gone, that's crazy. I mean, when Windows 10 is deprecated, that's gonna be crazy. I haven't even thought that far. I'm so stuck on this stuff that I don't know. But that's a pretty cool question. But yeah, so you need to create one. It creates another shell, it gives you admin access, and then you can get your flag. If you were following along and you didn't get the flag, I'm sorry, but practice, you'll get that flag. And then the other payloads I could still use for the next one. So we're gonna hop into the next one. I just don't wanna spend 17 hours on that box. So I've already got the flags. I'm sorry that I kind of abandoned you guys, but hopefully you learned a lot, like Webshells. Let me talk to you. I truly hope if you were watching a little bit and you know a little bit, or you're new, you're expert, you're probably yawning, whatever. Hopefully you enjoy my company. But the whole point is, I hope that if you, as a beginner, that you seen me use FTP, file transfer protocol. You know that that's port 21 by now. You see that sometimes when you enumerate what nmap, that you can get a anonymous login if it shows that. Otherwise, you might have to get some real credentials. But you see anonymous again, and then it said I needed to do something close to like logging into a email. I did test at test.com, got in there. You see that we were able to grab stuff off with Git, and we were able to put files on with put, and we were able to put our shell that we created by locating that path in our own Kali or Parrot machine. And we just copied that and called it whatever we want, and we can use that infinitely now. So yeah, hopefully you've seen all of that. We were able to get a shell with Meter Peter, Metasploit, the Metaterpreter, and then we were able to at least get in as some sort of privileges. Now we just needed to escalate, do some Windows privilege escalation, which that is beyond the scope of this episode anyway. So yeah, that was a win. We will go on to our next one. So our next one is going to be startup. We're getting the attack box going. Let's see what they have for us to read real quick. So the only recon we can do, because there is nothing else, is like it and know that we are Spice Hut, a new startup company that just made it big. We offer a variety of spices, club sandwiches in case you get hungry. but that's not why you are here. To be truthful, we aren't sure if our developers know what they are doing and our security concerns are rising. We ask that you perform a thorough pen test and try their own route. Good luck. So what is this secret spicy recipe? Who knows? Oh, I've already did that, I think. Oh, okay, there we go. So we got a minute, and in between that minute, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. So we're just waiting for things to load. 45 seconds for that, 50 seconds for that, and I'm gonna turn it to the screen only. So if you plan on grabbing you something to drink or something, this is that time. All righty. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, Jen, let me know. If you can join my Discord, that'd be awesome. If you're not part of a team on Hack the Box or Try Hack Me and you use it, yeah, that'd be awesome to actually team up with you. Oh, looks like we have our IP address. Let's get it going. So we don't even need this page because there's nothing. We just, whenever we find the name of the secret recipe, that's what we need to put in. And then we automatically know that we need to get our, so we might have to create those web shells again, which is cool, good practice, whatever. Let's just create them because this is a whole different thing. This isn't our Kali Linux. This isn't our, hold on. Let me open up Tmux first. Get that going. All right. And then let's see, locate, web shells. Should be a lot quicker this time. Now we know what we're doing. Ooh, these t-shirts. Okay, so we already know. We are going to, what are we doing? Okay, yeah, so I don't even know what this one's about. I haven't done any of this one. There is a walkthrough I'll probably be following, but unlike Dev, I have, oh, why does your message keep, didn't finish the account setup, I'll do it later. Okay, that's cool. I wonder why it keeps retracting your message. Oh yeah, that's what we can call him, is A6. Yeah, yeah, A6, there's a lot going on with cybersecurity, so you got to know a little bit. Well, you need to know a foundation, and that's some defense, and then that's, you know a little bit of GRC, so the policies and stuff. That's the stuff for out here. What is equivalent to knowing like the Security Plus is like a lot of the GRC and a lot of the defense and a lot of the general knowledge. And then once you go from there, you kind of decide, hey, do I want to go in offense, GRC, and defense? And obviously, as you're seeing, offense is the hardest and it's the most practical. Not saying that defense isn't practical, but you definitely have to learn a lot more, I believe. But anyway, so let's see, shares, web shells. We're gonna, hold on, we don't even know. I'm not creating a PHP for no reason this time. This time we're gonna enumerate our box. We're gonna get some mmap going. We already know that this is attacking the FTP, so we know 21's open, but let's see what else is open out there. See what else mistakes that they did. Boom, bam. And then we already know we're about to copy this to our file. We're gonna call this spicy. Is it spicy? All right, then we're gonna get that going, and then I'll wait till I can wapalize it and then see what type of programs it's got going before I create a web shell. That way I can create the right web shells, even though I want to create a random one anyway. So yeah, we're gonna create that random one. That way we can do that, get that little uploader that we had, and that uploader is boss. Like, it's top tier, especially if you can't find an uploading page. Like that one, we weren't able to find a web uploading page. Come on, what's going on? Oh, I'm in copy. What I need to do is get in cat real quick because I don't even know what I'm copying yet. So one step at a time, my guy. No. Oh, what song is this? I feel like I'm at a carnival or something. All right, this should be all right. Nah, sorry guys. Let me get my music a little together. My big one that I had that has like tons and tons of like of my music, 4 hours. I can't go to it. Whenever I go to it, it just like gives me this error in the bottom right. Sucks, because that was the list that everybody was loving. Anyway, sorry. This is just a 2-second delay. I don't want it to be hip hop. I just want lo-fi. Let's put in majestic, casual. All right, let's get back to business. All right, so let's see what else do they have. Why is only PHP here? What is going on? Where's my... I'm gonna locate LAN. Locate LAN la. I don't remember what it's called. Jeez. Now I gotta check my notes. I don't remember what that web shell is called. And oh, LAUDAN. Okay, so locate LAUDAN. Why is it there? Dang, it's in such a different spot on Try Hack Me versus Hack the Box. See, and these are the kind of things you need to know. That's why locate is important, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to access it and I would be in trouble. So now that we located it, we can cat/user share word list sec list. Hey, oh, just put me through the whole capital S. And then web shells, capital W. Sheesh, they hit this one. Lend them. All right, and then we'll just stop right there, and because we see the path. But yeah, so we see that it's running Apache HTTP D. This is, and then Ubuntu. This is obviously very familiar. If you've watched any episodes, we've probably done like a million of these. We already see that FTP Anonymous is logged in, it's allowed. So, and then we already see something that's very like cool to look, notice. And then we see a picture called important. So we're gonna open this picture up and look at that. Let's see what else we got. So we see 22's open for our SSH. We already know. Is my music playing or is it erroring me? Sorry. I don't hear it. Why does this bother me so much? There we go. All right. So anyway, we have we see 22's open. So if we get some credentials, we might SSH our way in there. But as of right now, obviously our main attack vector is 21. So let's check the website real quick before we go. I'm trying to see if it shows me what coding language it is in. No, I didn't. That was not what I was trying to do. No spice here. Contact us. Let's see if we can find some funny stuff in the background of the code. When are we gonna update this? Please excuse us. As we develop our site, we want to make it the most stylish, convenient way to buy peppers. Plus, we need a web dev. Y'all don't even have nobody to build it. Contact them and mail to. Let's see, where does that lead us? So there's a contact us page, most likely. We're gonna figure all that out in a second, though. Jeez, I'm like, respond. Oh, so when I clicked on this, it took me here. Set up your existing email. Whoa. See, I think this is a real thing. That's why I'm like not trying to mess with it. But anyway, so. Oh, so yeah, here's the contact us page. Let's see, where does it take me? Oh, it takes me here. Okay, so this is actually for the thing. Okay, cool. Just making sure. No, this looks like, nope, this is a real website. All right, cool. So it just directs us to some real website somewhere. Just making sure I ain't trying to like hack on some real website. Dev team. Let's see something real quick. So, and the other earlier when we were messing with the first machine, one of the biggest things. Okay, that's cool, Jan. One of the biggest things is, how long have you been doing this for? Like, are you like a senior? You kind of like somewhere in between? You're new? Because you seem like you got some experience. Let's see. Okay, let me get my life back together. Oh, so I was just gonna try robot.txt. Why not? I'm already here. All right. I don't even want to walk the website because I already know that it's FTP based. So where's my command line so I can get busy? Right here. Okay, there we go. Boom. It's hiding back here. All right. So, oh, that was the last thing I was going to do. Jeez, I'm everywhere. All right. Real quick, I need to go back. All right, so right here, and then I wanted to, oh, I guess I gotta open it up every time. Wappalizer. I just wanted to see what all Wappalizer. I mean, I didn't spell it right, but. I'm just trying to see the tech stack on this. That's why I'm doing this. It's not that important. It's probably not even important at all, but I personally want to do it, so. Oh, so there's absolutely nothing. That's the huge indicator that there's nothing to work on with this. Just get straight to the FTP. It's just like the last one, actually, to be honest. That's cool. Jump in your rabbit holes until you find the dead ends and keep on going. All right, so I know this is kind of a slow start, but whatever. There's no speed to this anyway. So the only thing that matters is, let's see. All right, then the ASPX. So we're gonna kind of do the same thing. And then they have one called Shell PX. So now we already know where that is. We're just gonna, I'm assuming that this is just like the last one. I don't see what's so different, but maybe I still should have catted it, but whatever. We'll be all right. And then, oh, this is inside of root. Let's see what else. And then right here. So now let's ls. Is it here? Where is this? It's inside of root. Is there something I don't see? All right, let's make our own file. We'll call it touch, and then we'll call it logic dot axp axpx. Okay, then we'll copy. We'll go back up. We have to make these too. I mean, as far as I know, like I know we can go on GitHub and copy them as well too, but I want to get used to using it like this, since it's already sitting here anyway. All right. Oh, it's sitting here. This is weird. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens when I do Ubuntu. I'm just trying to make sure I'm at where, so home, where everything else is at. That way it's easier. Root. Bruh. Maybe I need to start from root. That's crazy. I don't really know the pathways of try hack me that well. Oh, okay. Boom. I see desktop. Let's see. Is it in desktop? Let me see. Oh no, this is taking me somewhere else. Let's try to go to root home. Nope. All right, we'll be fine. We'll just use the copy one that we have now and just go from there. Whenever I can find wherever it's at, I can just move it. The sad thing is, I should know where this is by now. Let's see, home, ls, root. Now, where are you? Where's this at versus where's this at? Oh, it's by desktop, so it's just sitting in root. Let me see, cd. All right, here we go. So I can move slash home root shell, move it to this. LS. Is it here? Better be. Okay, there we go. Boom. Woo. All right, now we can walk the website finally. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Boom. Wow. Anonymous. And then let's see what's in here. Oh, we already know what's in here. So we already know we need to get notice. Get notice.txt. Take that back to our computer. Transfer was complete. Then we're going to get that import in. Get import in dot JPEG. We want to see what picture that is. And then we're going to CD into the other folder, which is FTP. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Well, what we want to do is put our shell in here so we don't forget to do that like we did last time. All right, so we got out everything we need for now. And then from here, we're going to LS. We're going to open this important JPEG. Ain't that how you open it? Is it ./ No, that's treating it like. I mean, I can just click on it, but I'm being difficult, but I just want to see how to open this. Start. Let's try that. Whatever, man. All right, let's just find it on the, what's the name, and click on it. Find it on the file. I wonder if this is the way that I evoke everything is from here. So we'll just keep that there for now. Before we move on. Import in JPEG. Looks like there's something funny going on, whatever it is. Zoom in. Maybe the only way I can open it is through the actual thing. And once again, this is not that important, but to me it is. Anyway, all right, we're gonna continue. Let's get back. All right, so let's look at our other note. Other note, and then we're going to at our notice. Whoever's leaving these Among Us memes in this share, it is not funny. People downloading documents from our website will think we are a joke. Now I don't know who it is, but Maya is looking pretty sus, so we know about there's someone named Maya. I think at this point we're gonna do a go buster and see what all is out there, and then we're just gonna do our shells. Yep, we got some good stuff this time compared to Devon or whatever it's called. We got index.html, which is probably how to find that picture that I'm worried about so much. And let's go check that out real quick. /index.html. Oh, that's this right here. That sucks. Good for this. And then we have files, which is obviously where we're going to load up the files. I only made one, but we'll start off with that one. So, and I think the one that I made was made to like do that, create like a login form for us or some sort of form. But oh, so that's how we can access it. We can access it from online. Everybody asks who the imposter is, but nobody asks how's the imposter. I know when I played that game, I'd be like, everybody, I would always be sad when I'm the imposter. Like, all right, let's see. So we got one file. Oh, this is accessing it on the online. FTP. Oh, look at that booger right there. So let's create a listener real quick. Because that's us right there. And then if this one don't work, I can do another one, which is cool. Oh yeah, we didn't even change the settings on that either. I'm just pushing too quick, as usual. All right. So let's see, cap that shell. We gotta do a little something. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta add our IP over here. Oh, I'm tripping. All right, we need to nano that real quick. I'm like, why can't I change it? Nano or Vim. Either way, we're gonna change this. So this looks just like the last one. So if you've been watching the whole time, or you watching the video from beginning to the end, this is the same exact thing. We got to put those strings, and then we got to put the 10.10. It's up here for attack box. This is the box we're attacking from. So 10.10.115.212, and then Control X, Y, enter. No, somehow. Okay, there we go. And then I need to make another one, and I need to move it to the right spot. Let's see which ones they use. Oh, they use a PHP, so we'll make a PHP. So locate shells again, because I have no clue where this is. This is way different. Web shell. All right, user share web shells PHP. And even better, user shells. Let me just copy this right here. This is the one that we're looking for. That traditional one that, if you've been watching any episodes, I've been using every single one so far. So we need to copy that. And then where are we bringing it to? oh, this mark that I always forget what it's called. All right, PHP web shell just sitting there. Now all we got to do is nano it, change the name of change the IP addresses. So now we have two. Oh, they make it a little easier. They're like, put it here. Put the attack box here. That definitely works for me, because I wish more people would do that, because I'd be like, where do I put it? Where do I go? All right, so then we're gonna port 33333, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Control X, boom, enter. So just in case you are asleep or whatever you are, if you're watching or whatever in the future, we just made two shells. We made that Landrum one, which is the ASPX, which is based off of C#. Then we made the PHP reverse shell, which is the traditional one you're gonna probably see 90% of the time. So you need to learn that one for sure. And then from there, I'm gonna try the ASP one on purpose, because we've never, we put that one already. We pushed that one from the FTP to the website. Now we're gonna push the FTP PHP one from FTP all the way to the website, and then we're gonna try them both. Start a listener and try them both and go from there. So let's get back into it. All right, so let's see. So like I said, we need to go back. We already got what we got with our nmat. We already knew this was a FTP. There's no reason to do all the other cool stuff the extra. So FTP, then we're gonna boom, bam. Anonymous. Hopefully by now you're starting to see like the pattern. As far as some cool stuff for status, it's connected, and then we're gonna put our, what did we even call it? Oh, PHP. Boom. Could not create a file, doesn't matter, as long as it sent successfully. So that, all right. Now we could probably exit out of here now, and then we can get a listener going, nc dash lvnp 333, and then get it listening. And then now we're gonna go to our website, and then let's go back, see if that new one that we put on, it should be somewhere, because I didn't put it exactly in here like I did the other one. Oh boy, maybe that's a problem. Nah, I'm going back. We going back. All right, now we're going to go to /files. I don't see the other one. So what does that mean to me? I'm not gonna try until I put both of them in there. All right, so we'll just FTP on this side. We already got the listener going. Boom, boom, bam. All right, we're gonna CD into FTP. All right, this is where we're gonna put our PHP. Now let's ls. All right, we see how it went on there. And then let's go back to our website and let's make sure that on our website we get it. Yay, we're winning out here. We're winning. All right. So now we got that out there. We can exit. And then now at this point, we can just click on one of these, and whichever one we click on should start the, yep. So now with our UID, so let's see. I know I'm using it on the wrong side. I'm just, hold on, let me do something real quick. CD/etc shadow, or is it? Yeah, is it like this? Shadow. What am I trying to do? All right, etc. Oh, I can just locate. No, it's not called shadow. Like that. Locate. Sorry. Let's see. Shadow. ETC shadow. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this real quick because sometimes you guys might hear me saying this over and over, like, where am I? So these are just the permissions, the UID, and all the way obviously to 0, or if obviously you probably don't know that if you're new, but root is the top guy, which is 0, and then daemon is 1, and then bin. So you get the point. Where we are right here is www data. This is somewhere on the website, like somewhere in between when the end of the server root and somewhere at the beginning of the client. So we're in between somewhere. This is as far as our access, I mean our privileges. This is as far as we've made it. So now our goal is to try to get from here to here. When we get from here, we have full access. By the way, when you hear the word delimiter, that just means it's being separated. So this is being delimited by colons. And this, something I've been learning, because I've been, like I said, studying my butt off. When you see the $1, this is a certain type of hash, and I believe this is I know 6 is SHA-512, so 1 is probably like SHA, it's one of the weaker ones, and this can be cracked with hash cat. And then the next delimiter is some different information, like when was it made, probably the 9th month of 2016 is what I'm guessing, and then all of that other stuff. So that's just good to know whenever there's a new user. So you can see DNS is if you can get root or the password for this, privileges for here, you can still you'll be at this point compared to root, as far as the user, but there's some things that have special privileges as well. Don't fully understand all that yet, but I'm just teaching you along the way. We're just going along the way. So anyway, now we're on this side. We got root. Or we got we got a shell. So who am I? www data right here once again, somewhere up here, whatever, you seen it. And then now from here we're going to try to get more privileges, but we probably have some, and this is what a non-stable shell looks like. You see now I pressed LS, it went like the left and right instead of, or it went up and down. It went vertical instead of horizontal, which is how it normally look on the other side with the stable shell, which you should know this, but you see I was able to get it to, so this is why people want a stable shell, so they can get all the things that they're used to, plus it can help you get root easier. Anyway, we see right away, we see cat recipe. See, I can't do my traditional tab that I'm used to doing. Just tabs. So let's focus on this. Someone asked what our main ingredient to our spice soup today. I figured I can't keep it a secret forever, and I told them it was love. So we know the secret recipe is love. Oh, I did it just in time too. I only had 14 more minutes before I was going to lose my streak. So now we just got to find user.txt, which is usually in home. So cd/home ls Lenny. Well, it's a cat. No, who are they then? Can't CD to Lenny. Can we cat Lenny? Permission denied. So we don't have, this is as far as we can go with this shell. So we want to get more. Oh, there's something else I missed. Right here, incidents. Boom, so let's CD into that. Wait, why are they able to do that and I'm not? Let's see. CD ... ls CD incidents ls. So we have this suspicious PCAP thing. All right, let's see. To get the file in our system, we will use the copy command. Copy this file to this FTP folder and we will download it from the web page. Ooh, okay. So I'm just gonna take this, and then we see that we're copying it, the incident, and then this suspicious PCAP PNG to var. So we're just taking it from here and pushing it on over to the website where we just came from. So that's cool. I'm gonna just keep that up there for now because I'm already in. There's no reason. Matter of fact, I can ask ChatGPT to get me a stable shell so I'll learn how to get my own. You know, it's like Python 3 import pty colon or semicolon pty that spawn, yeah, whatever. Almost done, almost done. I guess we gotta turn off the listener anyway. Let's see what happens if I just try to go back on with that one. That one's staying. That one's still listening. Oh, boom, right there. So that obviously tells us I don't even need to look. We can go back to FTP. FTP. And then we should be able to put in that website or IP and get it from there. Just doing the reverse process. Just something cool because I had no clue about all this a week ago. LS, CD, FTP, LS, get, suspicious, dot, cap, boom, we'll exit. And now we're at a point where we should be able to open the file Wireshark and listen to or look at it, which is cool. So now I can throw on here, we did a little Wireshark. Oh, it's right there. Where's it at? Okay, there we go. All right, now we can go and open the file in Wireshark. Cool, I haven't used Wireshark in a while. So we're looking for the port activity of 4444, or will it be 3333 for us? Let's see. We're looking for TCP traffic. If you've never seen this before, I've showed this on the networking episode. On top of that, like Wireshark is something, and cybersecurity you need to like really start to pay attention, because it's definitely correlates in all three of the, well, at least the defense and offense. Well, everything in offense correlates to defense, vice versa, but like you get the point. You need to know it. So let's see. They're saying look at these 444s. But let's see exactly what is going on. This number is repeating many times. Let's analyze its packets. To analyze packets, click on it, then follow the TCP string. So let's click on it. www at startup. Look at that, startup. www.data at startup :/home. Let's just keep following it for a second. do I stock this though? Like, I just want to. I forgot how to do all the filters. Oh, man. All right, let's click. Oh, did that just say sudo password? Sudo password for. Password for www data. Sudo-L. So we can see what someone else is doing pretty much. I don't know if I'm going too fast or, but. CD, Lenny, bash, CD, permission to not. Is this me? No, I didn't do sudo-L though. No, I didn't do that. And this is a file that we loaded up. So this is what somebody else had to do. Let's see. Start up at home. Just in case you guys don't know, this is the power Wireshark. You can just go in between the packets and just. I have a feeling that there's a password on the way. All right, there's a connection right here, so. CD home. Oh, I didn't realize I can just do this. Makes me want to go back. So 122 is one of them that they found. No, it's different for them than it is for me. 105. Yeah, I don't have nothing about no 105. All right, let's just keep going real quick. Let's go to the very bottom and see what 444s we have. Where I can just go to the next one. Oh, this is at the bottom. I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go to the complete opposite way. To the very top. I'm gonna give this a max of 5 more minutes and then look for some answers, but I have found something that says something about oh, this is good info. Let's see, what is this? So FTP, this is kind of that user ID stuff I was just talking about. FTP secure. So did they get in through FTP secure? Root. Damien. Same stuff I was just showing you guys. All right. It just pretty much shows us how to get in there. So we need to find. Okay, so it's safe to say that Lenny is someone that we need to worry about because of the fact that they're sitting there. So look, let's try to SSH in there. It's like the last thing I can think of. Not, then it is what it is. Okay, let's go. So still got our listener. Oh, let's go back and see that real quick. UID. We can probably even sneak LNPs on here, or one of the like privilege escalation programs. That'll probably do the job as well. But let's see. So SSH. Lenny. Yes. That's the problem. We need their password. And their password is on that somewhere in those PCAPs. Startup, try hack me. Oh, that's a cool way to do it. They start up the server on PHP, and then they just took the note from the server and pushed it onto our computer. So that's something I have to do sometime soon. One second. right. CD home. ls cd. Sudo -l. Unable to resolve host startup. No TTY present. No AS pass. Program specified. I don't understand how they did that. I don't know how they got that, but that's something I'll have to learn and teach another day. So I did see this startup. Let's see, startup. Yeah, I think this is probably where I'm going to stop. I mean, because we kind of did everything we needed to do. That's the password. Let me see real quick. We try this one last thing and then time to get out of here. But let's see, SSH Lenny at see if this will get me in. If not, I'm out. Oh yeah. So the password was somewhere in the PCAPs, but I don't want to watch the PCAPs all day. So that's how we get that right there. You want to go back and look at the PCAPs, or you can use FTP to put on like a linp script or any kind of linenum. All of those are other ways. Maybe I'll remember this and get on and have an episode all about that, but that's just not today's scope. Today was using FTP and Webshells to access and compromise the websites. We did that to 2 websites, and then obviously they need Linux privilege escalation or privilege escalation because Windows and Linux. So besides that, and then for this one, obviously they had a PCAP file. You go on there, you snoop all of the files until you get all the information, and you'll get how to get the how to SSH into Lenny's information to get this user.txt, but you still need to do more privilege escalation to get the the root, and today is just not it. So we'll call that a double win, and then we will put that one in. I showed it to you real quick, but you can definitely go and snoop your way for the rest of the information. And besides that, let's get out of here. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, like you've seen, there's plenty to learn on this episode, just like there is any other episode. Yeah, check out all the other ones, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.